Well, I have an update on coronavirus. On this Sunday, July 19th, 2020, it's not a normal live, but coronavirus is, you know, hampering here on the U.S. soil. So here we go. So globally, we have 14,450,223 cases of COVID-19. Here in the U.S., we account for a fourth of those cases. So we had 3,768,056 cases, followed by Brazil at 2,098 cases. 2,098,389 cases of COVID-19, followed by India is at 1,077,781. Russia at 770,311. South Africa is at 364,328. Yesterday, I believe they was at 350,000, so they went up by 14,000 cases. Peru is at 353,590, followed by Mexico at 344,224. Chile at 330,938, and the UK at 296,358 cases, Now I'm going to move on to the Latin countries, and I believe I reported on 3 of the highest, but I like to also get Colombia in the mix at 190,700 cases, Argentina is at 126,755. And then if you go to Panama is at 53,468. Dominican Republic at 52,855. Guatemala at 38,677. Honduras at 793. And another Latin country I want to spotlight is El Salvador at 11,846. Now, in the African country, South Africa has about 365,000 cases of COVID-19. They had 364,000 some change. But I'm going to give you Nigeria at 36,663, followed by Ghana at 27,667. Algeria is at 23,084. Cameroon is at 16,157. I think that number has been the same since yesterday. Kenya is at 13,353. Sudan is at 10,992. Senegal at 8,810. The Congo is at 8,403. And I believe Gambia is at 93. Now on to the West Indies, we have Haiti. Haiti is sitting in the 6,000s, I believe, or the 7,000s. I hope not the 7,000s. Haiti's at 7,053. The Diamond Princess is sitting at 712. Jamaica is at 790. Yikes. Guyana at 336. Trinidad and Tobago at 137. Barbados at 105. Antigua at 76. St. Vincent at 44. They went up by 9 cases. Belize is sitting at 40. Grenada at 23. St. Lucia at 23. Dominica at 18. And St. Kitts at 17. Now I'm going to move on to the states. And that data I just read was according to Johns Hopkins University of Medicine website. Now on to the states. Let me just refresh this page for a second to make sure I get the accurate numbers for the states. Come on. New York Times was taking you so long. Okay, there we go. New York has 411,515 cases. California is at 388,672. I read California. Florida is at 350,039 cases. Texas is at 333,530. New Jersey is at 757, excuse me. Illinois is at 162,963. Arizona is at 143,644. Georgia is at 130,794. North Carolina at 99,956. Louisiana at 91,816. South Carolina at 69,986. And as in a surge in different places, let's see. Florida just reported how many cases today? 12,000 new cases. Not shocked. Let's see how many newly cases has been reported in the United States. It doesn't say, but Friday we did hit a 75,000 mark. Now, I'm going back to the Johns Hopkins website where by county, which place has the highest, which county in the United States and different states. Los Angeles, wow. So Los Angeles has now 152 cases of COVID-19. They're the top 50 counties that has the highest cases out of the whole country right now. It used to be Queens. Now it's Los Angeles. Cook County at 98,292. Maricopa is at 93,870. Miami-Dade County is at 81,026. Queens has 66,236. So Queens has 66,236. Queens was the epicenter of the COVID-19, even though New York City was. But Queens was the borough that had the most cases. Now Queens is number 4 within the United States. It's better than where we were before, back in April and May, like late March, early April through May. So now that Los Angeles have surpassed us close to over 100,000 cases more than New York City, one of the boroughs in New York City alone. New York City still has in the 200,000 as a city, but in different counties in the city, we account, now we're like 4th in the counties. Brooklyn has 60,000 cases, 60,643. Harris County is 54,782. They surpassed the Bronx. The Bronx is still sitting at 48,756. Nassau County, which is in Long Island, 42,594. Suffolk County, which is in Long Island, 42,440. 42,440, I was right. And last, Dallas at 40,222. So it's bad. I mean, I hope that there be a national mandate for masks, but I highly doubt it. Because Donald Trump just said that he's not signing an executive order and he's not making a national mask mandate because he feels like people need to have their liberty. But people are dying. People are deliberately dying. And one of the mothers of my church wanted to go to South Carolina to see, go to her sister's funeral. And I'm like in my head, it's a bad idea. But my pastor said over the phone, that's not good. she's in a high-risk age group, she's a diabetic, going to another service and they're going to hug you doesn't sound like a good thing. And the South, especially in the Carolinas, are like one of the hot spots for COVID besides Florida, besides Texas. South Carolina is seeing rising cases. South Carolina is now like over 1,000 deaths. And South Carolina is not that big. So for almost 70,000 cases and they're still rising in South Carolina, it's not a good sign. Most of my family members, one of my cousins is watching. They're not even, half of them is probably not even gathering. I know my aunt is not gathering. She's staying in her house because my cousin, her daughter, is making sure she's getting her stuff. My other aunt is working from home. My cousins are working from home. One of them just became a dad. And my cousins in Georgia are staying home. So it's just like, it's not looking good. And I'm afraid for the South. Like I said, I got my family in the South. And I know my family is doing things smart. Most of them I know are doing things smart. Danila, I hope you're being smart too. Oh, okay, Danila, thank you. You guys are doing the right thing by staying, yeah. Oh yes, some are dumbasses. You're right. But are doing the right thing of social distancing and still having virtual parties. So I know for a fact, so I hope everybody is doing the best thing to social distance, doing the best thing to not too much hug each other. You can still have like a small like portion of your family, like no less than, no more to me, I think, than 5. Even though they say 10, but no more than 5. Because some people just don't know. Like, somebody almost tried to hug me yesterday. I'm like, it's the coronavirus. Don't hug me. My own dad don't even hug me. He came down here to deliver some stuff from my mom to me. And we don't even hug. We just talk. So, I'm going to end this. I know, Danila, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, what? And Columbia, West Columbia is really, I heard the hospitals are very overwhelmed in West Columbia. Very overwhelmed. And a lot of these places are running out of PPE. A lot of these places are running out of supplies. A lot of these places are just running out of stuff. But I'm going to end this and I'm going to say, please be safe. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your hands. And if you're going outside, please be careful outside. And make sure you have your sanitizer, your gloves, of course, when you go inside the store, your sanitizer. I know I carry like 3 hand sanitizers because I have a lot of hand sanitizers all of a sudden. And every time when I see them, I just buy them. Most of them are 99 cents. Germex is 99 cents. If you live in New York, Germex is 99 cents. And yeah, Germex is 99 cents. 2 for 99 cents. Wet ones are pretty good. I have a couple wet ones. I got some from my sister. Also, I get my disinfecting wipes. When I see you in the store, I get them because they're around me. So I make sure I pick up one for my mom so my dad can take it uptown to my mom. And yeah, I carry my wet ones and my hand sanitizer. And I have like 2 or 3 gloves if I'm like walking downtown. Like yesterday, I walked from my house on 61st Street all the way to 18th Street. So yeah, it was a pretty decent walk. I'm avoiding trains, public transportation all around. But please be safe. And till then, I'll see you tomorrow with a full live. So you have a good night.